When you have a state with 20 million people, we want options for all of our kids as well. And this is what we're bringing to the table. You had high-performing charter schools from around the country come tell you they would love to be in Florida, but Florida is not as welcoming as other states are. We designate these schools have to be in a critical area of need as designated by the legislature. That critical area need is coming from an area that's already struggled with a public school. I am partial to these schools because we have KIPP in Jacksonville. On the walls of the outside of the school, it says boldly, there are no shortcuts. And so that's what KIPP does. KIPP doesn't take a shortcut. They spend extra time with the kids there. It's in one of the most heavily challenged areas of Jacksonville, but the success they're bringing is extraordinary. If you are going to college in that challenged area of that zip code in Jacksonville, your chances of going to college, going to a regular school, 5%. But yet if you go to KIPP, 85% chance that you're going to go to college. It's truly transforming lives. That's the subject of the bill.
About $7 billion has been spent in school turnaround at the federal level. 2/3 of those schools saw modest to no increase in student achievement. The other 1/3 decreased in their achievement. So what's been working as the status quo simply isn't working. I would encourage you to do whatever it takes, think bigger, act boldly, and give kids hope.
HB 15 expands access to the Gardner Scholarship Program and strengthens accountability. It also revises the Florida Tax Credit Scholarship Program. That is the bill. There are so many different stories I could share of special needs students who, because of the Gardner Scholarship Program, are now able to have an education and truly be set up to succeed. I know time is of the essence here. We have a lot more bills, so I won't go into all the details, but if you do want to hear stories, feel free to come up to me later, and I'd be happy to share. In addition to that, this helps students that are in low-income areas. And again, whether it's with their health or whether it's in the financial situation they're in, with the Florida Tax Credit Scholarship Program, we set these students up for success to be able to have a bright future and a good education. With that, members, I ask for your favorable support.
The clerk will lock the machine and announce the vote.
117 yeas, 0 nays, Mr. Speaker.
So the bill passes.
This bill provides additional opportunities to assist young students who are struggling readers by providing additional training for teachers, reading coaches, and school principals, and restoring accountability to the voluntary pre-kindergarten education program. The reading has been stagnant over the last few years. This is going to kind of go back to the basics of what we know works and trying to make sure that we emphasize that. This particular bill is dealing mostly with the educational number and literacy part of it, which is the VPK4, and then also to third grade, focusing on reading, because recognizing that if you don't have reading down by the time you're at the end of third grade, that's going to be a significant barrier to your education in the future.
Thank you, Senator Stargell, for doing this bill. This is a program that is near and dear to my heart, and anything that we can do to improve the VPK program is welcome.
The bill shortens the testing window, requiring that beginning with the 2017-18 school year, the English language arts test and the mathematics assessments have to be given within the last 3 weeks of the school year. With regards to reporting of assessment results, it requires a school district to provide student performance results on statewide standardized assessments to students, parents, and teachers in an easy to read and understandable format.